Our Drive School of Motoring. Become a safe and confident driver.
Flight. So what we're going to do, this is why we're here, learning. All you're doing today is to be a machine operator.
Okay.
Learn control of the car, so it drives, stops, turns, all the rest of it. This is phase one. Learn to drive the car, and with that we'll learn how to turn left and turn right, and very basic. Then phase two, with that basic skills, we'll take it and apply it to all sorts of different situations, like residential areas where you live. Let's do town centres, rural roads, dual carriage roads, slip roads, throw some manoeuvres in, etc, etc. And at that moment, when you've covered everything, you could pass your driving test. If for a whole 38 minutes you did everything correctly and everyone else did everything relatively correctly, that's not good enough. We're going to get you to stage 3. Stage 3 is, well, how are you going to stay safe if other people don't do the right thing? And once you get to that stage, the driving test will literally just pass itself. So we're teaching you to be a safe and confident driver, and independent. Now, independent doesn't mean driving on your own. Independent means driving
without someone telling you.
Yes, independently. And then we turn up for test, you do nothing different. The only reason I'm here is because legally I've got to be here. So that's stage 1. Let's get the car set up safely. It makes sense to set up the car safely and legally for us. So I'm going to give you 5 letters there, Martha. D, S, S, S and M. Each of them is something that needs to be checked or changed.
D.
D, what does it... Now, thing is this, do not overthink this.
Oh God, I will though.
I have a job where 17-year-olds tried to kill me.
Okay.
So clearly that's not the decision of an intelligent person. So don't overthink it. If I was clever, I wouldn't be teaching you to drive.
Okay.
So what might D stand for?
Doors.
Fantastic. Make sure they're shut. Which hand would you use to open that car door? No. Yes. Why have I asked that and not that? It's called Dutch reach. Yes! You've brought your shoulder around, which means you look in the mirror and you're going to avoid opening your car in front of something else. Fantastic. Next, 3 S's. What's the first S?
S. Seatbelt.
That's one of them. Hold that full thought. Hold that thought.
S, 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 S.
Incidentally, since you've done the seatbelt,
seat.
Is your seatbelt nice?
No, it's really twisted. And
well, yeah. Otherwise, what you've got yourself there is that rather than a seatbelt is a cheese grater. It's not gonna.
It's not gonna do.
It's not gonna do the job.
There we go.
There we go. Happy days.
Happy days.
Fantastic. Now, so that's the seatbelt.
Seat.
The seat sorted out. Now, what are the controls down here? Tell me what you know.
This is a clutch.
Yep.
This is the brake.
Yep.
This is the accelerator.
Fantastic. And we know that the clutch needs to be fully down. Does that feel okay? Does it feel like you're reaching for it? How tall? You're quite tall, aren't you?
I'm like 5'5", 5'6".
Okay, good.
I like to say I'm 5'5", but I definitely am 5'6", because I don't want to be tall. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Do you think that's fine?
You don't want to be tall? Really?
Well, I just have always been... I don't know if I need to move a tiny bit more forward. Yeah, that's better.
So it's like a 45-degree bend in your leg. Feels comfortable. Brilliant. Now the seat does go up and down if you want it to.
No, I think this is...
And the seat does go backwards and forwards. It's called the rake of the seat if you want it a bit more further back. Handles down.
Can I move it a tiny bit more forward?
Of course you can.
I don't know how to though.
There's a little handle where the join of the seat to. That's it, you got it. There we are.
That's a bit too far forward.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, you want it sort of like a bend.
That's
now,
good.
Talk about another S. What's that?
Steering wheel.
Brilliant. Now this goes in, out, up and down. Are you happy where it is? Because what you do, you can adjust it there. Now move it in and out till you're comfortable with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So as long as you can see through it, over it. You tell me when you got it there.
I feel like that's good. Yeah.
Look at it.
Thank you. I didn't know you could do that with steering wheel.
most cars can though. I hope it goes without saying, don't do that when you're moving.
Oh, no, obviously not.
Don't say obviously. There's no such thing as obvious in driving, you'd be surprised. It's obvious not to sit in the passenger seat on your driving test, isn't it, Oscar? You would have thought.
That's so funny.
Yes. Oh, bless him. He'll never live that one down. That's such the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. That really made my day, that did. And you got the other S, it's seat belt. Now, who's legally responsible for wearing this seat belt? You are.
Yeah, and everybody else in the car.
Really? Yeah. I'm more than 3 times older than you.
Okay, you're not. No.
Okay, so I'm responsible for my seatbelt.
Yeah. No, I'm still out.
So if I didn't wear a seatbelt,
no, I had to be like, you need to put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, that's been moral. Is it legal?
No.
If I said not put the seatbelt on, the policeman pulled you over and goes, Sorry, Martha. The old git next to you's not wearing a seatbelt. There's 6 points and £200 fine. You'd be happy with that?
No, I wouldn't.
Points. No.
I'd be
So it'd be my
fuming.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Great. What if I was 4 years old?
It would be mine.
Brilliant. So somewhere between 4 and 52, there's a crossover point.
Is it 14?
Yes.
14.
Yeah. Brilliant. You've done your work, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes, you got that point. So it's one of the questions you've got to know. Brilliant. Well done. M. What does that stand for?
Mirrors.
Brilliant. We're going to get them set then. Get that so it kind of frames the back window.
I think that's... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And with these two here, we want it to operate them, move them, so you see a skinny bit of car and the horizon's in the middle. Now that's controlled on the door panel there. That's
this one.
Yeah, that one, but one below it.
This one.
Press that right button down. There. Oh god, you're not one of those lefty righty tighty people, are you?
Yeah.
And you can move that button, that's one, and adjust it.
Is that perfect?
I don't know, because I'm not looking at it from how you're looking. I want a skinny bit of car, about 10% car.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest of the horizon's like down the middle. So you're looking straight down the edge of the car.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, in the left mirror,
I have
press
to
the button down. You'll want the same skinny bit of car. But this time, rather than looking straight out, I want to look slightly down to pick up the curb a bit more. So really, my door handle here is sort of growing out of the corner of the window.
So further down?
Yeah, just so it's in a bit. Just so it's that sort of growing out the corner there.
Okay.
So you can see down, but you can still see out.
Yeah.
Because you've got a bus, double-decker bus, you don't need to see the top of the double-decker bus. No, it's a double-decker bus. You need to see there's an object there. But more important is to pick up that curb there.
Okay.
Can you see, when we move off, we need to make sure we can see everything around this car at 360, because danger comes from everywhere.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is just put the engine on for a second. Actually, just get that on there. Actually, get all the engine, that's what I want. There. We kind of want to know what is around this car at 360. Now, bearing in mind, you're not an owl, so your head only goes about that far. Using that mirror, and that mirror, can you see everything that's around this car?
No, you can't see everything.
What can't you see?
I can't fully... I don't know what I can't see.
Have you heard of blind spots?
Yeah, I know what a blind spot is, but I don't know where I can't see.
Okay, let me show you. Let me demonstrate. So, see there.
Okay.
You can see me here.
Yeah.
But if I came just across to there, I kind of gone.
Yeah, I can't see
I'm about
you.
6 foot away just there. So I could be a person, or on that side you could be someone coming out of the junction or a driveway or something like that. So when we're moving off then, we need to make sure we're checking both those blind spots before moving off.
Okay.
What do you know about the driving test? That's kind of what we're aiming for ultimately. Have you had friends pass? I passed with 2 minors, I passed with 3 minors, and things like that.
My sisters, but I don't know how many minors they got. I think Jessie got loads.
Okay, you drive off from here. It's your driving test, and you stall the car. Would you fail your driving test?
No.
No, it's a driver error. You came off the clutch too quickly, or if you stopped, you didn't put the clutch down, or you moved off in second gear, or you left the handbrake on temporarily. It's an error.
Yeah.
How many of those are you allowed?
15.
15 of those, yeah.
Minors, they're called minors, right? And then majors are the ones that you can't have
They're
any
called driver errors, yeah. Now, let's suppose you're into your road and you turn out and you stall the car at the junction, you stall the car and the car has to screech to a stop.
Oh, that would be a big problem.
But it's the same fault.
Yeah.
And it's become something else. So, your driving test, and the serious fault is basically, what's my hazard? Making someone do a change of speed or direction.
Yeah.
And all a serious fault is, for example, is making someone else do a change of speed or direction because of you unnecessarily. So, your driving test is a big game of Kaplunk.
Okay.
Do a minor fault, pull a straw out. As you said, you allow 15 minor faults, driver errors.
Yeah.
If it develops into something else, it's like a marble dropping. For example, as I said, if you pulled out a junction, you stalled, it's developed into something else.
Yeah.
Can you control the marble dropping Kaplunk? No.
No, you can't.
So that's your minor faults.
Yeah, and the more minors you get, the more it becomes a major.
More obvious. No, 15 minors, no one passes on 15 minors, but it's like half of 1% passes on, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Because try putting out.
Yeah.
First of all, why the hell are you going to test if you're doing that many faults? Why the hell is your driving instructor? The other thing as well, why people don't get 15 faults, if you do more than 5 of the same thing, it gets
Yeah.
promoted into a habitual problem.
Yeah.
It's a perpetual fault. It's a habitual fault, so it gets promoted on there.
Okay.
So that's how the test works. So the difference between a serious and a dangerous fault is if you're supposed to be on that lane over there, and you go, oh, I'm in the wrong lane and went across there. Well, that would be a serious fault because you didn't check down the right-hand side. There could have been a motorbike there, for example. And all a dangerous fault is there was a motorbike there.
Yeah.
Now, every time I ask you to do something, as the examiner will, at the end of the road, turn right, he's already checked it's safe for you to do something
Yeah,
there.
so you know it.
So he's checked, and all that happens is if you attempt to do it, a big hand will come out and go,
Yeah.
cat-like, and grab you the wheel or whatever it
Yeah.
is from there. So that's all the driving testing. Tell me about these controls.
This is the clutch.
Yes.
This is the brake. This is the accelerator. This
Excellent.
makes it go faster.
Ah, does it?
No,
Brilliant.
this- yeah.
So, job of the accelerator. I'm going to call it a gas pedal, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not being funky and American, but if I say off the accelerator, I'll be in the back of that car before I get the word out. So it's
Yeah.
off the gas, squeeze the gas, fey onomatopoeic, fey alliteration,
Yeah.
ease the gas,
Yeah.
squeeze the pedals, ease off the clutch.
Yeah.
You got it. Accelerator, brake and
This
clutch.
is-
We know the clutch needs to be down, don't
The
we?
clutch has to be down to change gear.
Now then, let's see what you do now. I want you to turn the engine on for me. I'm going to give you a little rhyme.
So I just press start?
No, you can wait.
Okay, sorry.
1, 2, 3, turn the key.
Okay.
Hasn't got a key, it's a button.
Yeah.
And I can only rhyme mutton with
It's alright.
button. 1, 2, 3, turn, they're going to call it a key for all intents and purposes. 1, 2, 3, turn the key. Number 1, make sure the handbrake is on. Do you want to try the handbrake on and off? Just get a feel for it. And up. Yep, cool. Nice. Make sure the gear is in neutral.
Yeah.
And it sits naturally, it's natural bias between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And number 3, make sure the indicator's off.
Off,
So
yeah.
it's that way for right. I noticed you're going, ooh, this way.
Yeah,
Are you a bit left, right, dyslexic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have never understood them. But like when I'm dancing, the only reason I can know my left and right is because I'm a right leg person. But then, yeah, I don't know. I do know my rights and lefts, just sometimes it confuses me.
What we're doing, we're to give directions then to help you, and you can ask the examiner to do this. If you're not very good with your left and rights, it's called left-right dyslexia, and guess what? You're in really good company because about 1/3 of the population have got this problem.
Okay,
So
good.
really, not suffering in silence with that. I can tailor-make directions to suit you. So if it helps you, we're going your way right with a hand gesture, we can
Yeah.
do that, or my way left, or if you want me to repeat it twice, we can do that
Yeah.
as well. And if you want the examiner to do that, you ask the examiner, say, I'm not very good with my
But
left and
that
right.
won't make you like.
Absolutely
lose.
not. They just
Okay.
want you to be safe. Just want the driving
That makes me
examiners are
feel
not.
so much more
The examiners are not there to catch you out.
They've
got
they
a very.
want you to pass.
They go, oh, they didn't like me. They've got a very responsible job. They're putting someone on
Yeah.
the road with the potential of killing people.
Yeah.
And they don't get it right every time because 1,800 people get it wrong every year and 70,000 get seriously injured.
Yeah.
So, but they're doing something responsible. If you don't pass your test, it's not because they tricked you, it's not because they don't like you. They're doing that test 7 times a day.
Yeah.
If you went down the pub, if you worked in the pub and they came in, they wouldn't recognise you
Yeah.
from the day before. It's just the day at the office.
Yeah.
They're not there vindictively. They don't run out of passes by Friday and
Yeah.
don't do your test on a Thursday. It was nonsense. They take everyone at face value. They don't even know if it's your second test, your third test, your fourth test.
do they not?
Absolutely
That's
not.
good.
And if even if they did, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because we're not finding out on test day if you can drive. We've done that. That's why you've gone to test. You just got to try and replicate what you do with me.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And all you got to do is just don't make someone do a change of speed or direction. So 1, 2, 3, turn the key. So to get the engine on, you have to put the clutch down.
Oh no.
Press it again. Brilliant. The car comes and springs into life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now then, tell me about these dials on here.
That's the speed.
That's the speed.
Miles per hour.
That's important to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what's this? What's this?
I never know what this is.
But it's the same
Is it
size.
gear?
It's the same. No, it's the same size as the speedometer. It must be important. What is the needle? It's called a revometer. What's the needle pointing at?
1.
Just below 1.
Just below 1.
Yeah. Now then, you said to me the job of the accelerator is to move us forward. Now I'm not being facetious here.
Okay.
I'm not. I want you to squeeze the gas. You can come off the clutch if you want, by the way.
Okay.
I want you to squeeze the gas pedal so it brings it up to 2,000. See, it says times 1,000. Squeeze and hold. Lovely. Now, question: Martha, come off the pedal. Now, but not being facetious. Did we go anywhere?
No.
No. So the job of the gas pedal is not to make us move. It's to put power in the engine. And this is what the revometer is showing us. It's showing us. Now think of power of the engine. If you're on a bicycle, it's like your legs doing that. And the more revs, the more faster you're going there. Now the thing is, the engine, if you turn it on, it needs to be, it's detached from the wheels because you need to control it. So think of it as this way: we know with the clutch, we know you go clutch down first gear, and we know we found the biting point. You told me about that and moving it off. Imagine this: when you're moving off, clutch down, first gear with the imagine the power is in the engine. You put the power in the engine, and you're pulling the power from the engine into the. Imagine you're pulling the power into the wheels there. So it's a bit like having a beer barrel.
Okay.
Imagine your clutch is like the valve tap on the beer barrel. If you had a little bit of water and you turn the tap on, what would the stream be like out of the tap? It would be quite weedy and a bit rubbish, wouldn't it? If it was full up to the top and you turned it on, it would come up fast. But so going faster and slower has nothing to do with the clutch. That's just literally bring that power from there into here. So it's like a tap on the beer barrel, just a linear tap. It just goes in one direction that way. So as you're moving it off, if I had a beer barrel and it turned the tap, what happens to the water level?
Go lower. So
as we're moving off then, what we need to do then is maintain that level there as we're turning the tap on, pulling the clutch off. So what do? This is ways of time. As we're moving off, we need to put more power in to replace the power that's just been used to move the car forward. So it's almost like a seesaw, we're going to move it away. So if you imagine that doing that, and that reflects itself, you won't stall the car anywhere near as much. Okay, now then, let's learn about pulling away, moving off and pulling in. What does a cheerleader wave around traditionally?
Pom-poms.
It's an acronym. Prepare, observe, move. So you're going to prepare the car to go, making sure it's okay to go, and then move. We'll do it as 3 separate things then. So to get the car prepared, clutch fully down, into first gear, and now ease the clutch until the biting point. Now you see the needle is on about 900 revs. Ease it back, and it's gone up. There you go. That's the biting point there.
Okay.
So the car is raring to go. It's like a greyhound in the traps, but we can't go until it's safe to go. Now we need to look in both those blind spots. So you're going to start there, looking around to there, mirror and window, and over there. Now as you're looking round, what you can do, it's once you get to there, you can see it's sort of okay at this moment. So set the gas. Remember that 2000 revs? Set it. Hold it there. Indicate right to show you intending to move out. A little bit less gas. That's perfect. Now look in that mirror. Happy with what you see? Put your clutch down a little bit there. Handbrake off. Looking in that mirror. Handbrake off. Still okay? Now look over your shoulder and ease off the clutch. Left foot, millimetre at a time. A little bit more gas there, Martha. That's it. Easing off. 3. Left foot easing off. 3, 2, 1. And a little bit of gas and go. That's it. Off the clutch altogether there, Martha. That's it. Indicator off. Get your foot away from the clutch. It's not needed. That's it. Driving down. Well done. First move off. Fantastic. You know, let's tell you what. Yeah, let's pull in here. I'll just help you with that bit there. And then brake and clutch down, and we'll stop there for you. I'll stop you there. Fantastic. I'm just going to move us away from that drop curve there as well. So first move off.
Not too bad.
And we did it really well.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
Really good stuff. Now, we kept in first gear there. We just moved off and we pulled in. Now you've been doing that 5 times in your driving test, moving off, pulling in. 3 of them will be, as you know from the videos, 3 of them your own choice. Pulling where it's safe to do so. And you spotted somewhere, it's not a trick question. One of them from behind a car like this and sort of an angled start. One of them might be on a hill to see a hill start there. Now then, when we pulled in there, we're in first gear. I said come off the gas pedals. What would have happened to the car? If we came off all the pedals then in first gear, driving along? It just would have slowly rolled. Slowed down? Stalled? I don't know, I'm saying so many answers. It will go at the base speed. Okay. Now, do you remember this that shows you the power in the engine? Yeah. What was it when the car was idling, just turned on? How much power was in that engine? 900. Yeah, it's like it's the car's resting heartbeat. That's like you going really as slow as you could on the bicycle and staying upright. Now in first gear, it will go... it's like the car, 900 revs, the car in first gear will go 5 miles an hour. That's its base speed. That's the slowest the car can go with the power provided, least amount of power provided. Okay. And if you went below that speed with the brake, you would stall the car. Yeah. All a stall is, you've asked the car to do something it hasn't got the power to do it. So, imagine you're going really slowly in the bicycle in first gear and you put your brakes on. Yeah. What would happen is your legs wouldn't have the power to override the brakes and you'd go, ugh, and you fall off your bike. it would stall. That's what we do with the car.
Yeah.
And the other reason why we stall is because we try and move off in a higher gear that you haven't got the power to do. Like on a mountain bike, if you try to move off quickly in gear 15, your legs haven't got the power to do it. So all of the power in the gear is a relationship between speed and torque, speed and power. And the other thing, okay, if you came off the clutch too quickly, you put too much power into it, it can't move away. It's likewise if you had a shopping trolley full of sandbags, you might be able to get up to 10 miles an hour.
Yeah,
we wouldn't go in,
really
but you wouldn't get. But it take longer to get up if it's empty than if it was full, because you haven't got the power to get it going. Not many people do that.
Thank you. It's scary. It's not scary.
What's it scary?
When I'm with my mum, I'm fine. I just don't want to like ruin your car. It just stresses me out. Like, do you know what I mean?
Who have you paid to look after your safety?
You.
Well, there you go. Don't have a dog and bark yourself, as they say. My job is basically my main job is to keep us safe and assess risk. This is why you're here, not going down a slip road on the A14 for your first attempt at doing a move off. You get the idea. Now, you only got to look after yourself.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I've got to look after myself, yourself, the car, and all the other road users. So I've got a really vested interest in keeping this lesson safe. So you don't need to worry about it. If you are feeling unhappy about it, pipe up and say, I'm not happy doing that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I want you to take responsibility for your learning. Your house to here, about a mile, I would say.
Yeah.
How many changes of speed or direction did we have in that time?
Not a lot. Like it was, we didn't go super fast. I say we went up to like the most fourth, maybe third.
No, but how many changes of speed or direction were there?
No, like a few. Quite a few.
Well, a bit more daylight. So all the secrets are coming out now. How many changes? Every change of direction. We came up to your house. We went there, turn left, turn right, right around the car.
Because my estate's awful, isn't it? There's so many turns.
Yeah, they could do put some tarmac on it, couldn't they?
Yeah, it's awful.
It is a warren.
No one can ever find my house because it's just so, there's literally left, right, left, right. Yeah, you did, but you're probably smarter than most people.
I don't think so. I'm a driving instructor. Told you that. Probably about 20, 25.
Yeah.
So you're going to drive for about 12,000 miles a year, on average. So 12,000 times, let's say 20, hazard. So every change of speed is a hazard routine. How many hazard routines would that be in a year?
What, 12,000
times 20. Go on in, Miss Maths.
20. So 12,000 times 10 is that's 1,200. So it'd be 2,400 times by 2, 4,000. No. Yeah.
12,000 miles a year.
Yeah.
Times 20, it's 240,000.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
That's what you meant.
240,000.
240.
I just got confused. I thought you were saying like 1,200 miles, but you were saying 12,000.
Fair enough. 240,000 hazard routines every year on average. You're going to drive for 50 or 60 years. So what's 50 or 60 times 240,000? It's 130 million.
Yeah, loads.
130 million hazard routines you're going to do on average between now and when you decide not to drive anymore. It takes one of those not done properly. It could be an accident, life-changing, life-threatening, or even worse than that. So does it make sense to learn it properly?
Yes.
That's what we're going to do then. So, hazard routine. Why have we got a hazard routine? Because we've got a hazard to do. Basically, I've got my road, I'm going to go into a new road, I'm going to come out of my safe road. And a hazard routine means it's safe to proceed. Kind of get it. Now, first things first, this is why I don't like mirror signal manoeuvre. Because you know how Meg likes lots of simple instructions.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Now you know your friend who can't tie the shoelace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him tie his shoelace in the style of mirror signal manoeuvre. So number one, friends. What's your friend's name?
Maddie.
It's Maddie, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Maddie, you're on the end of the phone now. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Left hand, left lace. Right hand, right lace. Got it? Yeah. And tie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Because we're going to break it down to little instructions. So, first of all, mirrors. We check our mirrors always in pairs. Always centre mirror first. Anything to do with left, centre and left. Everything else centre and right. And I want you looking properly into the mirror. And there's a reason for that. Not because, the examiner will see me. Oh my gosh, let me try to make that wiper work. There we go. You have brought some nice weather with us today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Because the human brain plays some tricks on us when learning to drive, makes it really dangerous. The first one is this: the area you only ever see that is in focus is no more than a thumbnail arm's length. So, for example, I'm just going to do it. Can you see the number plate in the car in front?
Yeah.
If you look at the number J,
you
cannot even read the numbers to the left of it.
No.
So it's out of focus.
Yeah.
If you're only focusing on that. So if you're not looking square in the mirror, you're not actually seeing what's down that side.
Yeah.
Also, as well, as you're looking across, I want you looking across into that mirror, because every time you move your eyeball, your vision stops for 40 milliseconds. For example, I'm looking you in the eyes, I'm looking you from left eye to right eye, and you can see my eyeballs move and vice versa. Yeah. You look in the mirror and look from left eye to right eye. Can you see your eyeballs move?
No.
No, because every time you move an eyeball, your vision switches off and switches back on again. So if you're coming too quickly or flick your eyes, you've literally seen nothing from there to there. Now, you need to buy into the why, otherwise you won't do it. Because it does take more effort to look in the mirrors properly, or just not bother.
Yeah.
It takes more effort. It takes more effort to do that. But if you buy into why we do it, we do it. This is why people why do people fall into bad habits? Because for your driving test, for example, if you see a yellow car, pat yourself on the head like that and you'll pass your driving test. Oh really? Yeah, that's what you do. And do you reckon you could do that for 38 minutes? Every time you see a yellow car, do that.
No.
Can you remember to do that for
No.
38 minutes? Yes, of course you could.
I wouldn't.
You
No, because I always play that yellow car game when you like punch someone, and I sometimes forget.
I don't play that anymore. So, if you're told, if you see a yellow car, say yellow car or something like that,
Yeah,
you would do
I
it.
remember that.
Now, after your driving test, would you go yellow car every time you see a yellow car? No.
No.
Why? Because I don't see the relevance of
Yeah.
it. I was told to do something. You haven't bought into the importance of it. So if you don't buy into why you do something, you'll never ever do it after your driving test.
Yeah.
So, checking mirror, sensor, and right. What am I looking for?
Any cars or any
Yes.
hazards?
Yeah, I'm looking for other road. Well, I'm looking for what effect I'm going to have on other road users and other road users on me. Give me a list of other road users. I don't say my older sister, my dad.
Motorcycles.
Yes!
Pedestrians.
Yes!
Cyclists.
Yes!
Cars.
Fantastic.
Lorries.
Yes!
Vans.
Anyone on the road? Yes!
Yeah.
Wild animals, things, everything.
Literally anything.
And that is so good because the first or other road users, you said bicycles, motorbikes and stuff like that. Have you heard of the invisible gorilla experiment?
No.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. Bet you haven't. You're told to watch a video for a minute, and it's people playing basketball, black t-shirts and white t-shirts. What you got to do then is watch this video and count how many times the people with the white t-shirts pass the ball amongst themselves, and you watch it. And you go, okay then, Martha, how many times did you go? 13 times. Yes, good. Yeah. Did you see the gorilla? What? Watch it again. Look out for a gorilla. It's on YouTube, you want to see it. And after about 10 seconds, a bloke in the gorilla outfit stands literally right in the middle of the players, beats his chest at 50 seconds, waves, and walks off. Now, the first time you saw it, did you see the gorilla?
No.
You did see the gorilla.
Yeah, but
you
were
didn't
focusing on something
register
else.
the gorilla because you weren't looking for it.
Yeah.
And so, you told me other road users. The first thing you said was motorbikes. How many times is there a campaign by the government that says, hey drivers, look out for motorbikes at junctions, and someone pulls off and the motorbike goes smack into it from a dash cam footage sort of thing? Now, did the person doing this, did they not see the motorbike or not register a motorbike?
Not register
Because they
the
were only in a
motorbike.
car. I'm in a car, I'm only looking for cars. So you
Cars.
told me straight away from the first lesson, other road users, I'm looking for other road users, motorbikes.
Yeah.
Cars, pedestrians, fantastic.
Thank you.
So I'm looking for what effect I'm going to have on other road users on me. Let me give you an example. I'm picking up Hannah,
Yeah.
and I'm picking her up from that house on the corner of Gores Lane. And I'm not starting from my house, by the way. I'd be lazy. So I'm coming from the other side. I'm picking her up to take her dancing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be can't stop outside that house. I'm going to go into the ATS garage just the other side of the bridge by the Oat Hill, the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, I check my mirrors before they put the traffic lights in, and behind me accelerating is a rather large Range Rover, blacked out Range Rover accelerating. Now, I'm that split second look in my mirrors. What effect am I going to have on other road users? If I signal left and slow down tightly to turn into that garage,
Yeah.
he can see Gores Lane. He clearly doesn't know the area if he's accelerating.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm going another 100 metres to turn left. If I suddenly slow down to turn in left, I'm going to be rear-ended by him.
Yeah.
Or high probability. So is it safe to do what I'm proposing to do?
No.
Abort.
Yeah.
Turn it around, come back in.
Yeah.
Now then, it could be, when you're driving with me, I want you to go as fast as you can.
Okay.
Up to the speed limit or the conditions of the road. If you're not, you're basically nothing worse than seeing some learner going like 40 miles an hour in the country lane with cars backed up behind.
Yeah.
All you are is frustrating people into
Yeah,
overtaking you
annoying
because you're holding
people.
people up. We go as fast as we can. Have you noticed that the speed limit for national... What's the national speed limit sign like, Miss Therigo?
The white circle with a black.
Yeah, fantastic.
line in it.
Think of it as end of the speed limit, not 60 from here, because
Yeah.
people will speed up to it. Now, we go as fast as we can up to the speed limit. Now, they put the national speed limit miles out in Dingley because they think, well, people will come the other way, they might slow down to 30 if we tell them 30, about half a mile out. You could be going faster than 30, and you could be being safe.
Yeah.
But legally you can't. I can't be driving all the way to the M1 behind this person. I'm going to do an overtake in Lubbock, for example.
Yeah.
Like that. So, if it's safe to do 60, then surely accelerating up to 60 as quick as possible has to be safe to get up to the safe speed of the road. So there's nothing wrong with acceleration. You've been accelerating. You've been accelerating. Yes. I went down a slip road.
Yeah.
I was moving away from traffic. Why is that? Oh, dawdle away. You know what I mean? So, car behind goes, oh no, it's a learner. If I just put my foot down, and quite a lot of pickup in this car, and a guy's gone for an overtake, I haven't checked my mirrors, I'm going parallel with him.
Yeah.
And the car's coming the other way, I've got myself a three-way smash.
So you need to...
Signals. Only 2 rules for signals. Do you know what it is? Don't say that way left, that way right.
I was going to say that.
Signal if it benefits. And this is one you think about, of thinking about other road users. Signal if it benefits other road users. And hold off a signal if it be confusing.
Yeah.
Now, benefiting other road users, you're showing your intention. I'm coming off this road right, I'm coming off this road
Yeah.
left, I'm going around a bicycle, whatever it is. So get that. When would a signal that would normally be of benefit be confusing? I would choose not to put it on. Can you give me a scenario? Just know some toothpaste down front of my jumper.
Like... I'm not sure.
Okay, just imagine I've got 2 left turns.
Okay.
I'm going to go down that one.
Yeah.
Now, if I signalled, that wasn't there, I'll be signalling here. What would happen if I signalled left here to go down here?
They just wait for you. You'd indicate it too early.
Yeah, they might pull it in front
Yeah.
of me. Yeah. So it's confusing. Now it benefits other
Yeah.
road users. Because what it is, it's very hard. Roundabout, what do you do about the second exit? Well, you're signaling if it benefits. You've got to think,
Yeah.
how am I going? So you're thinking a bit more sensibly rather than these simple rules. Simple rules are for simple people.
Yes.
Rules are for fools. Guidance is for the wise.
Yes.
Really good. So, signal, they got that. Next, position. How far from the curb should we be?
Not like a few, like...
Really? Normal road position.
1 metre.
Yes, a door width. Boom. You've been doing your homework, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Where have you been doing your homework?
Just my mum.
Excellent. That's your normal road position. So we now check our position. Next, speed. Basically, we're slowing until it's safe to go. So we're slowing down so that you will be able to stop at the end of your safe road.
Yeah.
And get a gear if you want to. Remember the base speed? Because second gear, base speed is about 10 miles an hour and third gear is 50. So if you're slowing down, get the gear change. And lastly, look, assess, decide,
Yeah.
and act. It's either go or slow and stop. So you have to have the car prepared to be able to do 2 things. So you're slowing it down, and with your left foot, you're getting the car ready to go at the same time. It's just a matter. The choice to make is quite simple. You can cross the road. You know it's safe to cross the road or not. So mirror signal manoeuvre has become mirror signal position speed. And speed we can break down 3 ways into off the gas, gently on the brake, firm it down, gear change, mirror signal position, speed, gear, look, assess, decide, or act. Or manoeuvre if you want to call it like that.
Question.
Yes, you put your hand up to ask that. Oh,
I
bless
always
you.
do that. If you want to like change gear,
Yeah.
and say if you're in like first and you want to go to second,
Yep.
do you put your foot on the brake to
Nope.
change it? And you just put
Nope.
it on the clutch?
Speed is the speed. The gear represents the speed you've taken it to.
Okay.
Now, do you want to try gear change here without the engine off? Put in the first gear. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Get your foot off the clutch. Now, put your foot to the clutch and your hand to the gear stick at the same time. As one goes, then you're going to do it together. Together, and off the clutch, there. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right, okay. So should I go do
If
it
we're
again?
accelerating.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but do it half the speed you think you did it at then. 2 and 3. Now, that's accelerating. If we are slowing it down, we don't need the power in the engine. So we do the same third. We go clutch,
Then
gear,
that one.
do it
Okay.
that way. Because you don't need the power back in there. Together, boom. off there. So when we're moving off, it's be ease off the clutch. 3, 2, 1, gear, go.
Okay.
Okay, let's go some driving. Now what we've got here, down the bottom of the end, you've got a roundabout.
Oh, this roundabout scares me so much. I've done it before.
So,
me and my mum just shout at each other.
well, what have we got is we're building up to left turn emerges and all those things.
Yeah.
A roundabout is basically a left turn emerge. Just happens to be minor road giving way to the major road.
Okay.
Just so happens the major road is a circle. When we come around the other way, major road, turning, it's a left turn in. So it's has a routine on, has a routine off. Back there, you've got a roundabout up there.
Yeah.
Has a routine off. There, do you want to put the right stalk down 1 notch?
This.
Yeah, just one.
Oh, no, again.
When I say 1 notch,
Sorry, I just went too far.
There we go, Martha. That'll do. But we do that one there. That does the back one as well. That does the defusing off the back as well. Mini roundabout there.
Yeah.
Take a blue pill. Doesn't exist. Just drive through it.
Yeah.
Right then,
Okay.
let's go and move off then. Now, when I teach, Martha, 5 levels. Number 1, explain something. So I just done. Number 2, do it under full instruction.
Okay.
Number 3, well, I'm trying to make you independent, not
Yeah.
just instruct. I don't instruct. I want to make you independent. I coach you.
Okay.
And then between instructing and independence comes prompting. So rather than going check your mirrors, when are you going to check your mirrors? What speed are you going to be at?
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
So when I'm going straight across this roundabout, I check all 3 mirrors
No, it's just
Just this
right.
one?
Yeah.
and right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
where
the
the
same
risk,
for up there?
Check where the risk is coming from. Well, up there, I'll be checking centre and right to come across, and when we're coming left off the roundabout, it'll be
We go
centre and
centre
left because you're bringing the car that way. Is
Okay.
it safe to bring the car that way?
Yeah.
Good question.
Okay.
Okay, under full instruction then. Now, the thing is, if you're not happy with anything, you let me know.
Do I indicate as I've pulled over? Should I indicate to come off, or do I not really?
No, you're indicating to move out, to move
Yeah.
off. Yeah. So not yet, because as soon as you put it on, you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm not ready
We're
to
not
go.
intending to go yet. So until you get to that point, clutch down first gear, find the biting point. Okay, good. Hold your horses. Clutch down. Now, the clutch is a little bit high.
Yeah.
Okay, now, looking round, clear, clear, clear. Once you get to there, gas, remember that 2000 revs, gas and signal. Get your hand off that. Gas and signal. Look in there. Now you take the handbrake off. Now look over your shoulder as you're moving off. 3, so power away, move away from the curb slightly. So, a little bit faster then. That's it. Remember the gear change first to
Don't we
second
do
gear?
gear
Yes, I
change?
do like you to do gear change. Together, gear change. But I want everything half that speed.
Okay.
Beautiful lines I want from you, Martha.
Okay.
Following it straight through. Now do it under full instruction. Just move it away a little bit there. So, coming down here then, we're going to do a mirror check. Centre right, signal right, position, off the gas. No, you're going to stay in second gear. Look, assess, decide. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Go.
In second gear still.
Yeah. If you can go, why slow?
Okay. Yes. I like your rhymes.
Lots of rhymes, I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. Mirror check, centre mirror, signal left, then bring it round. That's it, good. Round we go. New road, new mirrors, gas and go. A lot of alliteration as well. Sorry, you remember it.
Quite like
Power
it.
fashion. So
Yeah,
you're
I'll
going to go around this
remember
car.
it.
Mirror check, centre right, is it clear? Coming out, passing parallel, about a door width. If that door opens, it's last threat. Bring it back down, straight down we go.
I'm so surprised I'm doing this.
Okay, so a little bit of a hand up to do the right turn round there. That's it. Left hand comes up to take you back the other way. That's it. So when I'm steering left, my hand goes there. It's like on a horse. You pull a rein. You pull a rein. You can't push a rein. You do around there. We're going to go all the way around the roundabout, Martha. So we're going to check our mirrors. Centre, right, signal right, right. A bit like a triangle. Ping, ping, ping. Off the gas because you're slow. Look, assess, decide. Happy with what you see?
Happy with what I see.
Go. Slow until you can go. And if you can go, you've got to be in the right gear to go. At the moment, we're just staying in second gear. Rolling it around, pushing it around, pushable steering. Ever seen my YouTube videos for this?
Yeah, a bit.
Mirror check, centre left, signal left, hand comes up, takes it round. Ooh, hello.
Oh, sorry.
So it's not much steering, is it? Once you get the steering right, it doesn't
My
need
mum
much at
says
all.
I oversteer. Do you want me to pull in?
No, don't keep
Okay,
on
I'm going
going.
again.
Go, go, go. Unless you're tired. You're
I'm not
Do some
tired.
steering. We'll keep going then.
Okay. I don't. Why am I
No, it's
hesitating?
straight through here. Now, if you slightly press it, it stays on for 3 clicks for dual carriageways. And what tends to happen, we get a bit fat-fingered when we're starting, but over moving it. So we're coming up to the roundabout, mirror check, centre right, signal right, position right, off the gas, look, assess, decide, happy?
Happy.
Go. So the speed you're coming in at means you could stop at the giveaway line. So remember, you're always slowing down to stop, so you've got all the time to make a decision. Now coming around here, mirror check, centre, left, and nothing behind us, so you're going to stop at this here. You're going to stop here, lads. So check your mirrors, off, gently on the brake. Ah, look what you've done. That's called coasting. We'll swap seats. We'll do a little demonstration why coasting is bad.
Okay.
Here we go. I'll go on the outside. Tallest person goes around the outside so we don't bump into each other. Here we go. Go.
Which way's the outside? What? Wait, what do you mean?
I go around the outside.
Oh, that is not nice.
Nasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, what you did when you slowed down is essentially, I'll show you what you did.
Okay.
We came in and mirror signal right, great, and go, I don't want to stall. If I do that, I don't stall. Look at me, not stalling, happy days. Well, you're coasting, the clutch is down unnecessarily. Now, do you remember those base speeds? I'm going to teach you how to slow down and move off properly.
Okay.
Now, what would have happened, what normally happens, because you've done a bit of driving, I dare say, when you stopped for the first time, this happened. Stop over. You did something along these lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't put my clutch down. I stalled. Oh my god, the engine goes. And as a compensation, they've done that as a compensation. Okay, let's find out why it's bad. I'm going to demo why, and you can buy into the why. Remember the 1,000 revs?
Yeah.
So without any gas, 1,900 revs, the car goes.
Yeah.
Base speed.
Yes.
If it goes below it, it's going to start stalling. Yeah. So in second gear. Same base speed, 9 miles an hour, and in third gear, car's going about 15 miles an hour. Now then, so we know what control slows the car down.
Brake.
It does, but there's another brake. Do you know what it's called?
A handbrake?
Called no.
A clutch?
No.
The gear stick?
Coming off the gas pedal.
Okay.
Because the engine's connected through the gearbox, the actually going through the gearbox is acting like a mild brake, and it's called engine braking. So if I'm going about 15 miles an hour and I come off the gas pedal, the car's getting in the second gear, the car's going to come back to what speed? 10 miles an hour. So that is a brake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the difference between what coasting is, braking with the clutch on necessarily. I'm going to bring the car around to about 28 miles an hour. And at the giveaway line, I'm going to come off the gas pedal and see how long it comes to get back to what speed? 10 miles an hour. Then I'm going to do it the way you stop with the clutch down and see if there's a difference between the two.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mirror, see. I'm going to go up to 20 something miles an hour and see how long it takes us to stop. Get back to base speed.
Yeah, base speed. 10 miles.
So this moving off then is going to become this. Clutch down first gear by looking round, signal thing and go.
Okay.
But at the moment it has to be a little bit clunky because we're simple.
Why when I changed gear did it go?
Because you came off the clutch too quickly.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. 29 miles an hour. And it's back to about the giveaway line.
Yeah.
Now then, competition time. We love a quiz, don't we?
Yes.
Question number 1. We went from 30 to 10, as good as 29 to 10 in that distance. With the clutch down, which is how you decide to slow a car down.
Yeah.
What speed will we get to where we would have been at the base speed 10 miles an hour at that point?
0.
So you're saying engine braking actually makes the car go faster?
No.
No, it'd be faster than 10. Let's find out. Mirror, signal, position, off, gently on the brake, into second gear, because that's now the appropriate gear to move off. So you're prepared to slow, prepared to go, hand, look, just half a turn in, coming round, mirror check centre and left, signal left, hand to there, powering it through and out, mirror check, away we go. 29, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, 29, oh, hello, oh, 29, now, the clutch is down, like how we came to stop. Can you see what my speed is now?
It's going down, but not as far as
yeah,
it was.
24.
Yeah.
That was at 10 miles an hour.
10,
so
yeah.
more than half your brake. See how long it takes us to get back to 10 miles an hour, shall we?
Yeah.
Can you feel the difference of why coasting? You're not in control of the car.
Yeah.
It's literally the only thing slowing this car down is the friction on the tyres and maybe a bit of wind resistance.
Okay.
So more than half your braking comes from the act of doing that. And when you brake, you're just adding to the engine braking.
So do you not put the clutch down when you brake?
Not at all. At base speed, we know the clutch is fully up. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's 5 miles an hour, 6 miles an hour. We know when we stop, the clutch is fully down. We know you're going to have to use a brake because the car's got to go below 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So as you brake, we bring the clutch down in the linear, so it goes like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when we move off then, biting point. So what's stopping the car from moving at the moment?
The brake.
So we come to the biting point, set some gas, and then 3, 2, 1, gear, go. So if I was in second gear, it would be 8, 7, 10, 8. Base speed at 10 miles an hour. The clutch has done the same thing, just from a higher speed because it's a higher gear. And in third gear, starting from 15 miles an hour, I can't speak that fast, so I'll do introduce a 5. It would be 15, 10, 5, 0. Every time we stop, always into first gear, then you'll move off in first gear, even if you can stop in any gear. Yeah. But if you don't go into first gear, you won't move off in first. So just talk about moving off, then you're going to stop and start. What we're doing here is all the elements to go and start doing things like on the Southern Estate. So this is all the elements, bring it together. They get machine operation, and then we'll put it together for the next lesson. So biting point.
Yes.
Gas. Look, so if I want to move off slowly, I could move off without the clutch. Look, 4, 3, 2, 1, up to 5 miles an hour. If I was in crawling traffic. If I want to move on faster, I put more power. That says about 1800 revs.
Yeah.
Now I need that 1800 revs as I come off. So in actual fact, I'm going to add power in. It's like a seesaw. So 3, 2, 1, gear, and go.
Okay.
And we're going to come then. We're going to come through there. A little bit more power would be 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, gear. Now, notice the clutch has done nothing differently each time. It does that, and it does that. If you're doing that to stop, how the hell are you going to do that smoothly? Yeah. It's all about muscle memory, easing off, slowing down. If you want to move off really quickly, well, more power. 4, 3, 2, 1, gear, go. Yeah. Clutch did nothing differently from the very first move off. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to pull over, swap seats again, and what we're going to do is pull over on the left hand side, and we're in the mini roundabout. There's nothing behind us. We're going to stop and move off. Okay. How we've been shown how to do it. Does that make sense? That's slightly different how your mum told you.
Yeah. So I just take my feet. Yeah.
Clutch down.
Oh. Horrible.
Mirror signal. Okay, on the brake. So brake. Not going to stop there. Just slow it down. Push to squeeze the speed to where you need. Easing off. Take the turn. Turn, turn, turn. Lovely. Brilliant. A little bit early on that, perhaps. That's all right. Maybe it doesn't matter. There. Be about there. Mirror signal left there. Left hand to the top. Takes it around slowly. This hand takes it round. Gathers it up there. Slightly more to the left there. Fantastic. 4, 3. Very faster. Second gear. Together. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
One thing I've improved in this driving lesson is my gear changes.
Really good.
They were horrific.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Mirror signal right. A little bit of brake just to ease take the speed to where you need it to be. Ease off the brake. And then ease on that. So you notice every control's eased on and eased off. It's never jabby. So if you have to jab on it, you should have done it earlier. You should have spotted to do it earlier.
Yeah.
Mirror signal there. This is what we're going to do next week. If you look at it and watch what we're going to do, it's kind of what we've been doing today. Thing is, when you learn, it's like walking through that wheat field.
Yeah.
So imagine you got to go on the other side over the trees. You don't know where you're going, Marth.
Yeah.
So follow me, walking through. Come back. Can you see where you're going? Not really. And we'll walk it again and again and again until the grass gets bent over. Now, when the grass is bent over, then you can see where you're going. You can walk it and you form a permanent footpath. You do it when you learn tap dancing. We did the first time step.
Yeah.
You pick it up, it becomes natural. Thing is, if you go drive with mum and dad too early, and do anything adventurous, mum will take you like that. She's always showed you the wrong way. She's shown you that way through the footpath, that way down there, this way one, and your brain gets confused. So once you know where the footpath is, it's a matter of practice and practice. You can do that with private practice with mum.
So would you say I should practice this, what we've been doing today?
No more than this.
No more than.
Thanks for watching. For more regularly uploaded videos, don't forget to like and subscribe.